now let's move on to names we need to keep an eye on. These are kind of sort of like pipe dreams as well, like I discussed with Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and Aaron Rodgers. But these just seem a little more realistic. Matt Ryan, look, I really do think the Atlanta Falcons want to just start with a clean, fresh slate by getting rid of him. They already got rid of Julio. Calvin Ridley looks to be on the move. Who's to say Matt Ryan won't be next? I understand he's got a lot of money owed to him by Atlanta, and it would be really hard to trade for him. So this would most likely end in Atlanta cutting Ryan, eating some of his salary that they owe him. I think they could free up like $13 million if they released him right now, and they could probably get a little bit more if they released him after June 1st. But that is definitely something to keep an eye on if they just want to go in a full-blown rebuild, free up a bunch of cap space for next offseason. Could very well be likely. Then you move to Carson Wentz. The GM there has been really vocal about Carson Wentz's late season meltdown, and that they got their door open to any team that wants to give them a phone call about trading for Wentz or trading them a quarterback. So I could definitely see the Colts being in some of these conversations to some of these players we discussed. But it would have to make sense. I mean, like, I'm not going to replace Teddy Bridgewater with Carson Wentz. I mean, you're not getting very much different there. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater is a little more safer quarterback. He's a little more accurate of a quarterback. But are you really going to get much further by getting rid of Wentz with Bridgewater? I don't really think so. And then we move on to Derrick Carr. This one doesn't hold as much weight unless you can get an Aaron Rodgers or a Russell Wilson or a Kyler Murray. I really don't think Derrick Carr is going anywhere after the season he had last year. And apparently the new head coach, Josh McDaniels, also agrees that Derrick Carr is going to be the starter for this team next year. I mean, if they have a shot at maybe getting Deshaun I could see it, but I don't see Derrick Carr going anywhere. Ryan Tannehill, he's something that's very interesting. I really do think a team like the Titans are just a quarterback away from making a big playoff push, and they need to do this very soon. Derrick Henry doesn't have a lot of miles left on on those tires. We already seen him get injured last season, and they can't rely on Derrick Henry for very much longer. He's probably got 1 to 2 more years of top running back level play, so they need to make some kind of move. Tannehill could very well be on the open market, if not this offseason. I think he could be very well likely available next offseason. And I do think Tennessee's going to drop the quarterback. So if Ryan Tannehill starts messing up early this year, you could definitely see him holding a clipboard by next season.